A YouTuber, boxer, musician, entrepreneur, and whatnot, there's more to KSI than meets the eye. With his company signing deals left and right, his music booming the chart, it's nice to take a look at the humble beginning and the ongoing journey. Nobody ever starts out as a revolutionary content creator who transforms social media as we know it. The popularity of KSI on YouTube did not happen overnight. He began posting FIFA videos to his channel frequently in 2009 under the username KSI BT, which was a combination of his name, his Halo clan name, and the name of a British telecom. During his first year on YouTube, he gained about 7,000 subscribers. The following year, that number tripled and then never stopped. Fame wasn't even something he was considering, as all he wanted to do was play video games, but when he made his first 1,500 pounds, he was all in. And then the grind never stopped. The urge to just give back to his parents was too much. The pressure to just keep running on this path to success kinda had him burned out. But hey, he's KSI. He wasn't gonna stop. This led to KSI wanting to create different types of content. So he stopped creating so much gaming content. This led to a new checkpoint, the Sidemen, possibly the biggest group of influencers on the platform. The group has 4 channels in total that publish a variety of videos, including challenges, sketches, and video game commentary. Now, it really is incredible to think about the scale that Sidemen had grown to, and they contribute a big deal to his fame. Those football videos are some memories kids of our generation won't forget. When we talk about the impact of the Sidemen, I think it's fair to say that they quite literally invented a genre of video, or at the very least, were the ones that popularized it. Yeah, the real-life Tinder ones. What's even crazier about this is that it doesn't even really scratch the surface of how truly influential KSI's content has been. As we currently see YouTubers, TikTokers, rappers, and celebrities of all facets getting on this wave of setting up boxing matches, this is another thing that KSI popularized in 2018 when tension was building between him and British YouTuber Joe Weller. Anyway, they ended up arranging an amateur boxing match. Well, after KSI won that, he called out the Pauls, and the rest is history. With growing fame, KSI took on Logan Paul in a full-house boxing match that earned both of them millions. But he wasn't going to stop there, was he? The match ended with a majority draw. Anyway, it was the biggest YouTube boxing event in history, and a rematch was agreed upon. And this time, KSI wasn't taking any chances. He won against Logan Paul in a unanimous decision, and shortly after, their beef was squashed, which gave rise to another endeavor. But I'll get to it in a minute. Before that, let's talk about music, which is another part of KSI's multifaceted career. The man has dropped projects that went #1. He sold out stadiums, won awards, and collaborated with some of the hottest rappers in the game. Many of the names are Lil Baby, Rick Ross, and even 21 Savage. If we're being honest here, KSI has really done things that are unimaginable for any YouTuber. So, how did KSI do this better than anyone else? Well, the thing is, he didn't exactly start off better than everybody else. After realizing he really could do something with the music, he really had to hone his craft the way he did with making videos. So, from his first official release, Lamborghini, in 2015, he steadily improved. Another part of what made KSI's music evolve the way that it did is how he basically incorporated it into everything he was doing. From online beef with, let's say, Deji or Sidemen or even Logan Paul, he was constantly making diss tracks. So much so that he'd drop a new track the day he'd win a boxing match. I mean, the way KSI navigated music with the rest of his career was masterful. Just like I mentioned a few seconds ago, he's very humble and unlike his online persona. Obviously, self-reflection is there, which led to the thing that took his success to a whole different level: Prime. After the beef had been squashed, Logan brought KSI the business idea that skyrocketed his business, a collaboration in the form of an energy drink. It was like bringing 2 universes together, and it did wonders for his bank. KSI generates roughly $15 million annually on average. Only roughly $3 million of that money originates from his YouTube channel, though. He receives $3 to $7 for every 1,000 views, so yeah, wild guess is there. With over 11.5 million listeners on Spotify, it's logical to believe that he receives large sums. And I haven't even taken note of other streaming services. With so much money coming in, you must think, where does the guy spend it? With a net worth of just under $18 million, KSI used his hard-earned wealth to purchase a massive property in London. According to reports, the estate V8, which has practically all the opulent facilities one could desire, cost roughly $8.7 million. So, what about his cars? With great money comes a great vehicle. I think it was Aunt May. Anyway, his cars are what he actually loves a lot, and Porsche Boxster is one of them. He bought it for roughly 88 grand, and it can pump its pistons at a speed of 177 miles per hour. Even the nameplate on the automobile is customized for KSI, and it reads KSI Fly. It has a 4.0-liter flat-six engine that provides a 394 horsepower output. It is a high trim level standard though. The car is 0 to 60 in under 3.7 seconds. The guy really loves Porsche, so he got another one. Porsche Cayenne, top of the line. It has a 4.0-liter V8 engine with a 453 horsepower and 457 pound-feet of torque output. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in only 4.6 seconds and can reach a peak speed of 180 miles per hour. Despite its weight and the fact that it's a full-size crossover SUV, that is rather quick, and it's much over 82 grand. Now, coming to the Lambo. That too, an Aventador, costing more than $379,000. One of his songs also includes a reference to the Lambo. The vehicle is equipped with a V12 MPI petrol engine that produces 720 pound-feet of torque at 6,750 RPMs and over 760 brake horsepower. Similar to this, it can accelerate from a standstill to 60 miles per hour in under 2.9 seconds and 0 to 124 miles per hour in 8.9 seconds. And no, the guy doesn't only spend on himself. Charity is something he spends big on too. Since the beginning of his professional career, KSI has been actively involved with a number of humanitarian organizations and causes. More than £500,000 have already been collected and given by him. 10 grand was contributed by KSI to a Castro 1021 charity webcast on the internet. Similarly to that, he took part in the Race Against Slime occasion to support Special Effect. It serves as a base for the creation of technologies that will make playing video games easier for those who have physical limitations. KSI also has participated in a number of national television programs that raise money for charity, including Comic Relief, Children in Need, Sport Relief, and Stand Up to Cancer. Additionally, he was a featured artist on the Children in Need 2020 charity track Stop Crying Your Heart. Additionally, KSI participated in a charity football game and helped raise more than $500,000. On top of that, KSI supported the Independents Help the Hungry campaign on May 8, 2020 by assisting at a food bank. In addition, on June 2, 2020, KSI contributed over $50,000 to a number of philanthropic organizations that promote Black lives, including $10,000 to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation. Really makes you want to be like him, doesn't it? Having said that, we'll see you in the next one.